Welcome to a new episode of 2K TV.
Playoff season is here. It's our favorite time of year. It's probably yours too. We're excited.
That's right.
A lot of sporty looks on the Phoenix players here in the Valley of the Sun. This is a shot from earlier as they came down the tunnel. Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. And
Well, Kevin,
David Aldridge, thank you. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Ricky Rubio is out there with Levens. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Parker out there with Ayton. And it's Clark in at the point. Reagan, 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. So, because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly, and we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed, and we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. It's good from long range.
Oh, that's a real nice-looking deep three-ball there.
And here's Toronto. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Now, here's Clark. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Back to Parker. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Rubio. Booker against Leonard. Fade away. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Rubio. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
And the Raptors miss again. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Leonard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Leonard. Rubio outside. And again, Toronto no luck. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
So for the Suns, Carter comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Grant in for Parker. The Raptors also changing it up. Mendez checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Robinson is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Suns making a change here. LaCue's checked in. Then for the Raptors, Mike Muscala comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Stanley Johnson in for Levens. Rubio, their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Suns leading by 3. Clark outside. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Clark's got 11 points.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And stolen by Junior. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Raptors trailed by 9. Now here is Robinson. And the pass to Hernandez. Robinson left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Raptors shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And the Suns make. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Clark outside. Beyond the arc. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Levens. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Robinson, and it's Robinson in at the shooting guard position. Here's Clark. He's got 17. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Bridges. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Clark with a wide open look. They get it back. Ayton finds Clark. Lets it go from deep. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Now here's Levens. He's guarded closely. That shot off the mark. Good D by Booker. And a deep 3 from Junior. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Toronto also making a switch. Ricky Rubio checked in for Glenn Robinson III. A second chance effort. Yep, it counts. Ayton's got 6 points.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
And stolen by Junior. And Phoenix pushing it up now. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. And stolen by Levens. Here's Rubio. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Basket counts.
And not hard to see why they're on the bad end of this run. Just not doing the job on that defensive backboard.
Siakam with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jabari Parker.
Using that length to attack.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Parker, and it's Clark in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. For Toronto, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And that one falls for Robinson. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Robinson hits them both. Suns leading by 4. Junior way outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Rubio misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
90 seconds now into the second half. Another shot, and Parker with the block.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Clark for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Raptors trail by 10.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
The 3 ball. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Rubio taking his time here.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Phoenix making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Parker. Johnson comes in for Bridges, and it's Carter in for Booker. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Hernandez checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mike Muscala comes in for Pascal Siakam. Johnson, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Levens. Raptors trail by 14. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Robinson dishes to Muscala.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The floater, and it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Rubio against Clark. Outside Robinson. Back to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Rubio. To the inside. Here's Muscala. Shot to stop the run. Rubio missing again. Clark outside. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Toronto shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Robinson is out there with Levens. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Hernandez in at the four-man position. Junior fires from way outside. Another three for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Clark against Robinson. He gets that one.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Suns. Passes to Weber. Clark against Robinson. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Opening weekend of the 2021 NBA playoffs was wild. After some surprise wins and a lot of drama, we decided to see how the rest of the postseason would play out.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Downtown, now it's headed down to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Thompson is out there with Pierce. And it's Bagley in at the center position. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. DeAndre Ayton out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Clark in at the point. And the pace of this game unlikely to be high, Chris. Both these teams like to slow it down and run half-court sets.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Neither one of these teams wants to turn this into a boat race. Chances will be limited, and it's crucial to minimize turnovers.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous, that they can use either hand at a high level. We've seen Fox step up as a leader recently. He knows his teammates look to him, and he's happy to lead the charge.
Clark kicks to Bridges. From outside the arc, and that one's good by Clark.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, a division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
And Fox gets it to go.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
For the 3, another 3 for Phoenix.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
From deep, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
This is who Hill is. You make a 3 on his squad, he's coming for retribution.
Fox against Clark. He kicks it to Bridges. Back to Clark. Pass to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Fox passes to Thompson. Back to Fox. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On its way from Clark for 2. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
The wide open look here for Fox. Misses the 3. The Suns have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Clark for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
Here's Fox. Softly drops in the floater. Fox has got 6.
Well, to deal with the bigger defenders in the NBA, Fox had to learn the floater. I mean, as you can see, he learned it pretty well.
Junior fires from way outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
And second chance points, just another great indicator of which team won in the hustle department. And tonight, they didn't win that battle.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. From deep, another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Kings trail by 11. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Sadaransky kicks to Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Sadaransky.
Barnes is a competitor. When you make a triple on his squad, he's committed to evening the score.
Junior from deep three-point territory. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
1:02 left here in the opening quarter. And here is Clark. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Kings trailed by 9, and the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sadaransky, the pass to Barnes. Out to the right wing. The 19-foot shot.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Guy.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Devin Booker out there with Parker. Then it's Junior. Then there's Ayton. And it's Weber in at the 2 guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Raptors, was phenomenal. He dropped in 55 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Bagley in the post. Ayton's there. And yes, it's good. Bagley's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Thompson outside. Back to Fox. Over Clark. Fox, no good.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
No good from Clark.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
The shot by Pierce will not go. Phoenix leading by 17. Clark dishes to Ayton. Clark against Fox. From the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Satoransky with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right side, Fox. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
Clark outside. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And you see this so often, league-wide, ending the period with a three-point attempt.
And so it's Phoenix sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Pierce is out there with Thompson. And it's Bagley in at center. Here's Pierce. Off target on the 15-footer.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Drains the three-pointer.
How about the last 5? Made shots have all been threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Fox passes to Thompson. Healed outside. Bagley trying to free himself up. And Healed gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
Well, you got to be up on Hill. I mean, when you aren't, he's ready to fire as soon as he touches the rock.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
And it's Ayton with the rebound.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those. Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Inside, Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Rising up with no hesitation. When Parker goes up strong like this, got to get out the way.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to grow. Powell, the pass to Anthony. Satoransky against Clark. Here's Satoransky. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were.
The Jazz held off the Grizzlies in a feisty 7-game set, and Boston upset Brooklyn in a wild 6-game series. And the Mavericks got their revenge on the Clippers with a gentleman's sweep. The second round featured even
Coming right up, the Suns taking on the Heat. For the Suns, they have been building confidence with each and... It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K. So here's Miami's starting group. Dunn is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Giannis in at the 4 spot. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Parker, and it's Clark in at the point guard position. In the new season, Doris, always a time for optimism. You know, the world could use some of that right about now.
No, there's no question, Kevin, and we always consider sports to be a microcosm of society. And so are we all on a quest to get better? Are we all on a quest to do more individually? And to me, that's a sentiment that goes well beyond the world of sports.
That one off the back iron and out. Now the Heat with it. Here's Giannis. Good work there as it goes.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Clark for 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Training the triple.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Dunn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jabari Parker.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
Good on both. And just about a minute into the first quarter. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. We talked about the seemingly unending difficulties Giannis presents to a defensive game plan. One that Coach pointed out was, you're going to have to be very early with fouls. He said Giannis can create so much contact and get you in foul trouble early, it can hurt your team down the road. So they'll try to keep their arms straight up while contesting shots. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Clark for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Adebayo kicks to Doncic. And stolen by Booker. Goes up. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, just good play recognition and quick hands. That's how Booker picks up his steals.
He'd have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
He downed that one from long distance. Clark's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Phoenix. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Clark's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Parker and Bridges are the wings. Parker out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Clark in at point guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
The Heat have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Floats it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton. Clark for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Butler kicks to Dunn. They need this. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist from Dunn. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for Miami. Clark the pass to Booker. Clark with it. Dunn covering. From deep. And again the basket from Clark. Clark's got 21 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Giannis passes to Adebayo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Doncic kicks to Dunn. Over Clark. Dunn misses. Suns leading by 3. From deep three-point range, and again the triple from Clark. 24 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Doncic. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. 9 points for Luka Doncic.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And the Suns call time. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Carter in for Booker. Suns leading by 8. Clark outside for 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul. And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Jimmy Butler, Luka Doncic out there with Dunn, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Clark dishes to Booker. From deep. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 39.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Dunn passes to Adebayo. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. That one doesn't go. Phoenix leading by 14. Clark dishes to Ayton. Clark against Dunn. From past the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Yes, to Dunn. Adebayo kicks to Doncic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The pass to Booker. Junior way outside. Booker finds Clark. Pulls from the top of the key. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Clark's got 41.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Junior really making a difference here.
Boy, he's really had their number. They
52 seconds left to play in the third. Clark against Dunn. To the left wing. Heat moving the ball around. Hero, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. At one point, they led by 16. Buries it from three-point range. Clark's got 44.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's good.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Junior fires from way outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Heat trail by 11. Doncic outside. The feet to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Right back after. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Phoenix leading by 9. We've got Carter. Wendell Carter is up there with Grant. Then it's Junior. And it's LeCue in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Dunn with the slam.
Yeah, all the credit to Dunn, just turning on the jets to beat everyone down the floor in transition.
Clark for 3. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the Yanks.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Dunn against Clark. Here's the floater. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Dunn.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
attacking the rim and getting great results.
A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Giannis comes in for Kaminsky. And it's Butler in for Luka Doncic. Clark for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Done outside. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Ayton at the elbow. 6 to shoot. Clark for 3, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's foul number 2 for him.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Dunn misses. Phoenix leading by 12. From deep three-point range. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got 4 assists now tonight. For Miami, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Pass to Hero. Back to Butler. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. And another one! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Looking to end the run, and there's the nice layup by Dunn. Dunn's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Dunn is always looking to attack. When he has room to run, boy, you better look out.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also